Capricorn, my name is Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs. Capricorn, hey, thanks for coming in. It's good to have you here. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Capricorn. Some of this message could be for you as well. Energies do flow both ways, so feel free to swap around the characters or interpret the meanings coming through in the messages as it relates to your personal situation. And Capricorn, the messages coming through today, or the message coming through today, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect all of it. There could just be various parts and pieces here. Or it could just resonate with an inner knowing. So as always, I ask you to just take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Thank you for coming in. It's really good to have you here. If you like the content being shared, like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And a shout out to my ongoing current subscribers and supporters. Thank you for all the ways that you support the channel. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Also, please notice the information in the description box below. Horoscopes, tarot, astrology community is getting hit really hard with scammers. So just be aware that YouTube is the only social media channel I have, and that I would never reach out to you unless you have booked a person-to-person reading with me. So if there's any other messages or any other emails or anything else coming through, more than likely it's a scam. All right, so let's get going here. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. We just have the Capricorn full moon. So there may have been some things that came up in, determining where you're standing in the world, determining where your path of success is going in career, or, how you are, how you appear in public to other people, where you're at so far, and, where you want to go in life and where you're at so far. Some things maybe that you need to do or to get done. And for others, it could have made a lot of people really grouchy. Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is all that structure and responsibility. Part of the maturation process. All right, let's go. Here we go. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, overall energetic theme for the reading, you have the Emperor. Well, there's that Capricorn energy of structure and responsibility. This is Aries coming in, and Mars. So Mars is all about taking action, getting things done, the initiator. So let's see what the shared energy is, either between you and this situation or you and this other person. We have the Hermit. Could be on your own right now. Very quiet, very silent, retreating, not really communicating or talking too much, just keeping to yourself. So what's your current energy right now? Where are you at? We have Death coming in. That's Scorpio energy. I got Virgo showing up. You got 3 major arcana showing up at the beginning of this reading. So this is pretty significant. I think possibly there could be some shadow aspects that are going on right now. This is very masculine energy. Everything's going outward. All the energy is moving out towards other people. And the Hermit is very inward reflection. And so there might be some shadow aspects coming up right now. There might be some part of yourself that's, crying out to be heard, that needs to have some attention. So what is the energy of this situation or this other person? We have the 9 of Pentacles. So independence, contentment, success, or working towards it. but again, alone, on their own. Let's see what the situation is. We have the Six of Cups. Somebody's wanting to come back here, reconnect, regroup again. So what's the challenge? We have the Knight of Wands. So I'm assuming at this point, because I've got the Hermit and I've got Death and I've got the Nine of Coins, that either this is a relationship that is in separation right now, or it just might be where you've taken a break. But, you know, the Knight of Wands, this could be some triggers coming in. But this is also wanting to take action. You know, there's hope here. There's excitement for the future. But there's a desire, too. There's a desire that either you're really wanting to move on, or the relationship wants to take that route. So let's see what the energy is around you that you might not be aware of. We've got Aquarius energy here. Hopes. What you really want, what you truly desire is coming through. So what's coming towards you? We have the Page of Swords. Might be thinking a lot. Or what is it you're thinking about, Capricorn, in this situation? Maybe really kind of looking at what you're thinking about this situation, what's going on in your head. So where are we going? How's this going to end up? What's the possibilities here? We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, well, there's definitely some feelings of loss going on here. Something feels missing. Something definitely feels missing. But there is hope here. And you are kind of like maybe reviewing this a little bit, maybe reviewing the situation a little bit. So I'm going to dive in here, Capricorn. Let's find out what's happening. What is this shadow coming through? The Scorpio energy, and Scorpio energy is deep, getting into the heart of the matter here. Yeah, we have the Devil. There's that shadow aspect coming up again. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Give me one more, please. And we have the Hierophant. There may be a marriage here that's under duress right now. This is Taurus energy coming in. I've got you showing up in your own reading here, Capricorn. There may be a lot of structure to this relationship. There may be, you know, a lot of like responsibility in this relationship. There may be a lot of, you know, repressiveness in this situation, or this connection, or this relationship. You know, maybe, I mean, you've got the Three of Pentacles here. You know, maybe it might be a good opportunity to find some higher counseling here, so that you can work on some of the shadow aspects about what's going on in this situation. I've got structure here, and I've got structure coming up here, right? And I've got repressed energy coming here. And, you know, sometimes the Emperor can repress a lot of energy because I was doing. But there's definitely an aspect of yourself here that has something to do with being in some sort of responsible, structured, you know, holding standards, measuring up to the world standards, you know, how you look in the world, you know, how you deal with authority. So let's look at the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. Wow, we have the Five of Wands. And we have the High Priestess. If this is another person that you're dealing with and you think that they're not hurting, they are. They may look or appear like they're not hurting. They might appear like they're functioning okay. They're just hiding the fact that, you know, for some, you know, when you have the Ten of Swords coming up, this could be some sort of, you know, depression. That's really, you know, this person looks like they're holding it all together, but deep inside, they're not. There's a lot going on here. And I'm not going to, you know, I don't know what it is. You know this person better than I do. But there could be some sort of depression. There could be addiction. There could be just a lack of like energy or direction or just feeling hopeless. I don't think this person's really talking about it. I think there's a lot of inner turmoil going on here. And I don't know that this person's able to access, and this could be you. This could be you. Feel free to, you know, swap around the characters. But I don't know if this person's able to access any feel-good emotions right now. So let's see what the Six of Cups is. They might not be talking to you. You might not be talking to them. It's like they're holding all this energy in. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Cups. There's definitely a lot of responsibility here. One of you might be absorbing the energy of this other person's depression or this other person's, you know, feelings of defeat or, you know, just kind of like, it's not surrender. It's more like they are, like they can't seem to, they appear like everything's okay, but on the inside they just feel completely devastated, lost. Feel like they can't get up and you know, face the world anymore. And I think it looks like one of you is absorbing this energy. I think, you know, somebody here is trying to offer hope in this connection. I think somebody here is trying to, you know, I don't see that either of you are really, you got the Six of Cups here. This is, you know, it has to do with nostalgia. It has to do with memories. It has to do with harmony. It has to do with a coming together. It has to do with a sharing. It has to do with a unique sharing. Somebody has a really hard time sharing. I mean, they just feel like it's just, you know, either sharing their feelings. Maybe they feel it's a weakness. Maybe they feel like it's, you know, real, you know, masculine energy. And that's not gender specific because women do it too and men do it. Don't show their feelings. They don't tell how they feel. They don't show affection. And the other one seems to be, you know, kind of trying to be very nurturing here, trying to look at the positive, trying to bring some hope to this situation. But I also see like somebody's absorbing somebody else's energy here. So let's look at what the Knight of Wands is. This is a challenge here. Oops, another deck. Yeah, probably not to respond quickly. Meditate. pause before you respond to anything here in this connection and go deep within. Maybe it's best not to say anything right now. Maybe it's just listening. Queen of Pentacles, being a good listener. Page of Cups, you know, this is kind of also putting you in a vulnerable position because you're kind of going through your own stuff right now. There might be a mirroring effect going on here where some of what this person is going through on the inside is mirroring some of the things to you of some sort of shadow aspects that need to be, maybe it's attachment, maybe it's codependency, I don't know. You would know better than I do. But the challenge here is before you respond, take a break, pause, meditate, or don't respond at all in a hurry or in a rush or trying to, you know, being triggered. Try not to have where you're being reactive in a situation with this. So let's see what the star is, because this is the energy that's around you that you might not be aware of. Oh, wow. We got the star. We have the devil. And we have the Six of Swords. Fell on the floor. Sorry, I had to get down and get it. I think, you know, the energy that surrounds you is there's going to be some relief from this, whatever this is. You know, maybe the kickoff is that you ask for help here from other people, maybe from a mentor or somebody from the spiritual community, or, you know, maybe it's has something to do with energy healing or, you know, herbs or naturopathy or something like that. I think that, you know, the energy that surrounds you here is that this is going to move to a better place, but there has to be some shadow aspects here that have to be dealt with, and it looks like it needs to be dealt with on both sides. So what is the Page of Swords? What is this coming towards you? This could be getting information as well. Learning some things, gathering information, figuring some things out, looking over some things. Clarify what the Page of Swords is here. We have the Empress, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands. I think you're looking at, you know, deep down inside what really matters. When you got the Empress and the King of Pentacles, that's status, luxury, having the finer things in life, you know, how you're seen in the world, how the world sees you. And I think there's some concern about what's going on. You might have some concern here about how people are viewing you. I mean, that's Capricorn energy here, right? You know, what's your standing in the world, how people see you, how you're coming off. You know, maybe you're kind of in hiding right now away from everybody. You know, you just want to get away from all this. You know, I hope you're not trying to bypass this shadow aspect that's coming through here for you, because it's there for you to see it. It's not there to hinder you. It's there for you to see it so you can kind of bring it into the light, so to speak. Because see this darkness, and then all of a sudden it's starting to get a little brighter here, right? So it's wanting to come into the light. So let's see what the Five of Coins is. You know, maybe you're going to rethink about how you see yourself in the world and how others see you in the world as well. Maybe it really doesn't matter so much. We have the Lovers. That's Gemini energy coming in. We've got the Hanged Man. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is kind of at a crossroads right now. I think things are on hold for a little while here, Cappies. I think there needs to be some time here to reassess. I think looks like there needs to be some time here to readjust. It looks like there needs to be some time here to maybe seek some counseling. You got the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. You know, both of you need to maybe ask for help or get some counseling. I think, you know, as I said, one of you is really absorbing this energy. And that could be part of the devil aspect coming in here. That could be some of that shadow work that needs to be done. But there is hope. Look at, there is hope. This is the energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of. There is hope here. But there's also concern about status. And I think that kind of needs to be looked at a little bit more. Appearances. So let's get some advice for you here. Maybe there's just a period of time here of, like, you know, self-exploration, self-seeking, self-adjustment. Because look, in the situation, or in the other energy, which this could be you too, this could just be the flip side of the situation. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Someone's coming off, you know, sitting real good when deep down inside, it's a mess. So let's pull 3 cards. Let's get some information here for you. Let's leave with a good note. Ah, reboot. I love that. Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I think this is really about looking at what aspects make you angry, what aspects, you know, how you communicate in situations and with this other person. What are the aspects that, you know, you get dissatisfied about, or you're feeling like, you know, you're discouraged, or maybe you feel like you've been rejected. But also, what are the things that really kind of stir your drive, your passion? What are the things that really ignite you? And then, you know, what are the things that don't? You know, what are the things that you feel like, not really, that doesn't excite me? Especially not just in this connection, but for you yourself as a person, you know. And then you got the Knight of Swords here. Start moving towards more information about that. Gather more information for yourself, whether that's listening to, you know, teachers, or taking classes, or trying to understand some things from a different dynamic. Yeah, that's where you're going to get your clarity. The sun. The sun is coming up tomorrow. So that's what I have for you this week. I mean, this really is where, you know, this is where you're going to be able to see things clear. And, you know, this is hope. This is joy. This is peace. This is harmony. This is contentment coming in. So it's really looking at those shadow aspects of yourself, of, you know, what kind of drives you nuts, what triggers you, but then also what makes you really, you know, have a zest for life. And start moving towards those things, getting more information. So that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope this gave you some clarity. Till our next reading. Grand Rising, Cappies. Bye-bye.